Peace. Coming in righteous name of Lord Supreme. Just wanted to build real briefly in regards to today's Supreme Mathematics, and this is probably go over a couple of lessons or so. It depends. But what I wanted to say is this: is that dealing with today's Supreme Mathematics, which is wisdom. Uh, Wisdom is the ability to activate your knowledge, through studying, learning, observing, analyzing, assessing, evaluating, and accumulating the facts. So the way to be wise is to be able to learn the proper things that you need to learn in order for you to be successful in your endeavors. In this case, I'm talking about financial literacy. Today's Supreme Mathematics dealing with wisdom. We have to be a little bit more strategic in our approach when it comes down to financial literacy. In other words, the things that we used to do, as far as our spending habits, are the things that we shouldn't be able to do right now. And what I mean by shouldn't be able to do right now is because it shouldn't be a priority for you to want to go out here and blow money, knowing and understanding that this pandemic and this situation that's going on is a very dire situation, that we need everything that we can in order for us to sustain and suffice for ourselves. Now, wisdom is also learning how to be strategic, learning how to be tactical in your approach when it comes down to your knowledge. The way you approach a situation and how you approach a situation plays a real big, vital role. So when it comes down to financial literacy, we got to be real strategic in our approach because of the mere fact that we are in a time of knowledge, because everything right now that we're doing is in regards to leaving a legacy with our children. Leaving a legacy with our children meaning putting them in a financial situation where they can be financially sound, well-rounded, and showing them the ropes on how to be financially free on their own. Now, dealing with wisdom, we have to basically teach our children not to be fools with their money. Teach them how to be a little bit more disciplined and controlled when it comes down to money. Because nowadays, in this time of 2020, we got the average kid that want to spend all their money on, iPods, iPhones, all the technological things that keep them occupied mentally and not controlled physically, and not controlled and disciplined physically is what I meant. And what I mean by that is that, instead of them taking the time to read, they'll be, scrolling on their phone. Instead of them taking the time to learn how to understand finances, they just be out there blowing their money, or their mother's money, or their father's money. We need to be in a position now to really sit down with our children and teach them the idea of discipline when it comes to money management. So why am I saying all this? Because I've been in a situation where I've been very, very foolish with my money. And it's time for me to be more disciplined and controlled in how I spend it, how I manage my money, and the things that I do with it that will determine my future and my child's future. So all I'm saying to y'all brothers out there and sisters out there is that when it comes down to your money management skills, don't be foolish, because you got your children watching, you got your friends and family watching, you got people that's sitting here looking at you as maybe a go-to to be able to learn a couple of things and understand a couple of things, because they might be having a hard time, learning their management skills when it comes to money and finances. So, just be that beacon of light basically for your children. And this is geared specifically towards the children, to teach them how to manage their life. And once you teach them how to manage their life in one facet of life, pardon me, they'll be controlled and disciplined in many other aspects of their life. So that's what I just wanted to reach out on and talk about. I trust and that this video was very helpful, for all of y'all that are parents, for all of y'all that are young children that, know how to spend money but don't know how to manage it, so I just say that, spend some more time with your children learning that. Teach them the wisdom and the ways of how to properly manage their money. And you won't have a hard time civilizing or teaching them. They'll be well-rounded, ready to listen, and ready to learn. Peace.